Hey there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin-McGarrah, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Hi friends, and welcome to today's tender episode, Nothing in Particular. This week marks my dad's birthday. And like so many of you know, anniversaries and special dates can stir up a swirl of emotions we thought we had neatly tucked away. Today, I'm taking you back into the archives of my heart, revisiting a moment when grief showed up, not with a dramatic entrance, but quietly, gently, like a whisper that lingers. It's those everyday moments that can catch us off guard. A snowfall sparkling just right, a memory triggered by a song or a kind word, the deep ache of wanting just one more conversation about nothing in particular. Grief doesn't follow a calendar, a timeline, or even logic. It simply moves with the rhythm of our lives. So today, I invite you to settle in, maybe grab a cozy blanket or a warm cup of tea, and join me as I share a very real, very human moment. A letter of sorts to my dad. And maybe a little love note to yours too. Here we go. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to share something close to my heart. I've created a soul-nourishing course called Conversations with My Soul, a gentle guided journey to help you reconnect with your inner wisdom, quiet the noise, and listen deeply to what your soul is longing to tell you. If you've been craving more clarity, peace, and purpose, I invite you to check it out. You can find all the details in the show notes and at imperfectlycharming.com. Now let's get started with today's episode. I wanted to call you tonight just to say hi and to check in. And let's see. It's been extremely cold since the first of the year, with only a day or two of mild weather. Today, though, it snowed 3 or 4 inches, and when I got home, I needed to shovel. It was twinkly and sparkly like the northern woods of Wisconsin, and reminded me of when we used to go to the snowmobile races. It was really fluffy, so shoveling wasn't too bad. You know, I don't mind shoveling the snow when it's not windy and blowing. It's been a few hours, and I just peeked out the front door, and the driveway was all snowy white again. Drat. I hate when that happens. I've been thinking about a new car lately, too. I know you've been kind of pushing me to buy a new one for some time now. I admit I've been procrastinating since big purchases always delay me making fast decisions. I know you wanted to help me find the perfect vehicle to keep me safe so you don't have to worry. I promise it'll be 4-wheel drive again, and I'll try to keep my speed down. Someone stopped me today at work and mentioned they'd heard your name on the radio over the weekend. The radio host seemed to know you well and talked about all the great stories you told. He had mentioned he was at your service, so I must have met him, even though I can't remember in this moment. I think she mentioned his name was Wayne. Oh, how I wish I heard that broadcast. You know, someone asks about how Mom and I are doing almost every day. I'm never quite sure how to answer that since it hasn't felt real. Well, until today, that is. Today it feels real, and I want to climb into bed for the winter and wait until spring. I know that's not what you want, so I won't. Daddy, I'm really missing you today. I just wanted to hear your voice and talk to you about nothing in particular one more time. Thank you for being here and holding this tender space with me today. Grief can be so lonely sometimes, but sharing our memories, even the ones about nothing in particular, reminds us that love never disappears. It simply changes form. Maybe you've had a moment like this too, where you just wish you could call someone you loved, hear their voice, or tell them about your day. Snow shoveling and car shopping and all. If you're walking through a tender season right now, I want you to know you're not alone. Take your time, let the memories in, and trust that your loved ones are closer than you think. Maybe just a twinkle in the snow or a whisper in the wind away. Until next time, keep speaking their names, keep remembering, and most of all, keep loving. I'll see you soon. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. If you love this episode, you won't want to miss my free gift to you, the Find Your Voice workbook. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor. Like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Plus, leave a written review to help the channel grow. And until we meet again, shine on, friends.